Why did they lock Trump up in the first place? Now, the situation with Trump, it goes back to a case with a porn star. Now, mind you, a porn star is a woman that fucks for money on camera, right? Now, he denied that he GTD. He denied that he got the draws, right? He denied that he got the draws. I did not sleep with this bitch. But he wasn't even the sitting president when he made such statement. But let's go back to Hillary Clinton's husband, Bill Clinton. He denied that he got head while he was a sitting president in the fucking White House. And when it found out that he was lying, he still was president. Right? Remember that? She had semen on her motherfucking sweater and everything. They had the DNA. They had the evidence. She had the DNA sweater on. You know what I'm saying? She had the come on me now sweater. But what I'm saying is to say this, right? You see how they'll use a sexual scandal to try to, out somebody out of the White House. But they didn't do that to Bill Clinton. This nigga created some of the drug laws that helped lock up some of our people that now they're making the drugs legal. No apology, no overturn, no nothing, right? But they wanted you motherfuckers to vote for his husband, right? So now, to add injury to insult, you remember when Trump won the presidency, they was saying, he said he grabs women by the pussy. Remember the first day he got in, they had the women protesting. That was a stage march where the women, not my president. Remember that shit? We forgot that. Where they had millions of women or thousands of women in the street. It was all propaganda. And the women said, oh, we're outraged because he said grab him by the pussy. And he became president. So now after he's president, his presidency is over. We got the weekend at fucking Bernie's, weekend at Biden's, the Zoom call president in. That's the current sitting president. That's allowing the country to go to shit. Millions of immigrants have snuck into the country. They've torn down the wall. They said, we don't even need the wall. Fuck it. Let them all in. They're giving immigrants benefits. They're giving them driver's license. They're giving them the right to vote. All of this is happening under your sitting president, and nobody has nothing to say about it. In fact, him and his son got caught into scandal where they're money laundering money with the Ukraine situation. Trump ousted them on that during the debates. He says if you look at the stimulus packages they're putting out, they're sending money to frivolous countries, and the money never goes anywhere. We're going to send 10 million to Uganda and 8 million to... They put all this shit in the budget, and the money doesn't leave anywhere. The money goes into their fucking pocket. All of this money they said they've been giving to Ukraine, the politicians been stuffing their motherfucking bags. But none of these people are in jail. They want to go to Trump about getting some pussy in 2006, my nigga. See, nobody's paying attention. This case goes all the way back to shit with the porn star that he paid hush money to. That shit happened in 2006. What year are we in? 2023. See, they throw you off the scent because they over here getting money. They over here stealing their ass off. And we're going to get into that. Why there are some politicians that, see, they're talking that Trump hid his contribution funds to the fact of, he basically gave his lawyer nigga, yo, my nigga, hold this bag, act like I retained you for this money, and pay this bitch off so she don't say nothing. But hush money, the key word of hush money is like, you give somebody the money so they hush, right? Take this money and hush. But Shorty went on a motherfucking campaign. Yeah, I had sex with Trump. So it's no proof that she received any of this money. So they grill his lawyer. That nigga starts singing, he can't hold water, and he's like, oh yeah, well, I'll tell you guys whatever you want to know. So now the lawyer gets convicted for whatever he did, but it has nothing directly to do with Trump. But my thing is this, even if you got some side pussy, what the fuck does that have to do with your campaign? Right? Clinton didn't get side pussy, he got head while he was in the White House. He was the head of state. I guess that's why they call it the head of state. Because when you become the head of state, you can get head in the White House. You know what I'm saying? And still be the sitting president. But when you say grab him by the pussy, they get him out with that statement. Grab him by the pussy. Then when he GTD, then when he got the draws, they said he fucked the porn star. He got the draws. Now they're still trying to convict him for getting some pussy. When in this country, you can just get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's going to bat an eye. But when you're someone's arch enemy, we got to finish this nigga because he not only beat us in 2016, he proved that we botched this election in 2020. Big fucking facts. Like, regardless what people want to pay attention to, regardless if you don't like Trump, I'm talking about the system in which the voting and all this stuff and how people are elected. Yeah, they flipped that shit on its head. They created a whole new motherfucking thing with this mail-in ballot shit. And they're going to keep this going. That's why they can't end the pandemic going into the election season. They got to keep the shit going. See, remember, they first told us quarantine for 14 days, guys. Go into your house for 14 days. Remember that shit? We are now three years and motherfucking damn near 2 months in, and you're still wearing a mask. They're telling you now, get your 5th or 6th fucking booster. Even after the companies came out and said, yup, them shits cause heart failure. Yup, them shits cause paralysis. All of this Julian Barr's disease, all the shit that we've been telling you, and they say you guys are anti-vaxxers. They just make up a name. These niggas over here telling truth. We gotta call these niggas a name so you won't pay attention to them. But when are we gonna call them by their name? Fucking liars. Liars. It's like people are still holding on by a thread, and they just don't want to believe that their government fucking lied to them, or their elected government officials, right? Because we're not attacking the institution itself. We're attacking the fucking people sitting in them seats. They've been getting money since forever. But they got Trump up on 34 different counts. But it's all tied to this one situation with a motherfucking porn star who fucks on camera for money. Like, her testimony shouldn't be credible for anything. Like, what I'm saying is, like, did it stop him from not only running for president and winning the presidency? Like, they saying like, oh my God, he's such a villain because he got some side pussy. Was his wife cool with it? This is all alleged, but was his wife cool with it? She never left him and he got some side pussy. Shouts out to all the sisters that don't leave their guy when they found out he gets some side pussy. He's a man of power, but he not only secured the presidency, he was going to do it a second time. But let's go back, because once 2020 came, all of the accusations came out. Remember, they said he was colluding with Russia. He was going to go against the country and he was colluding with Russia. They found out that 7 FBI agents, they all botched up the case. They were pushed to create a fraudulent case against Trump, all by the hands of Biden, all by the hands of Hillary Clinton, all by the hands of Obama. Now, make this shit make sense. Now, look at the politicians that took money. Obama got some money from the first cryptocurrency collapse. Never returned the money. A lot of these politicians. So what I'm saying is, they got you thinking that he did something illegally when you got 196 members of Congress that illegally took money from the FTX exchange, the failing cryptocurrency exchange. So you're talking about politicians and senators and people running in office. They took campaign donations from the cryptocurrency exchange FTX that collapsed, that was tied to the Signature Bank that also collapsed. Now, out of 196 congressmen that took money, none of them are in jail. None of them returned the money. In fact, some of them said, yo, we gonna get the money, we gonna donate that shit to another charity. Really, nigga? You gonna donate dirty money to another company? Get the fuck out of here. This is all cap. But what I'm saying is, if you wanna lock Trump up for something like this, and you saying this shit happened in 2006, we're in 2023. These politicians took the money 2 months ago. Why are they not in jail? Why are they not even being investigated? Now, the guy Friedman from the FTX exchange, the CEO, he ousted all the politicians. In fact, he made a public proclamation. All of the politicians need to give back the money so I can pay back the public that lost their money when the cryptocurrency exchange collapsed. In fact, these same politicians that are sitting in office, they are now voting in for regulation to regulate cryptocurrency. Wait a fucking minute. Y'all got the people's money in y'all fucking pocket from the cryptocurrency exchange that failed, and y'all gonna create new regulation to stop a future cryptocurrency exchange from failing? Make that make sense. Sounds like hush money. Nah, that shit sounds like paid off money. Sounds like dirty money. Sounds like money laundering. But 196 of your congressmen, not one of them are in handcuffs. Not one of them are arraigned. That's why they got you all focused.